Shua Hamashiach. Got a MPC vocal recording session I'm gonna do. I got this song, 2 verses. So welcome into the channel. I am Raul. If you haven't been around here before, hoping to see the regulars. What's up, boys? Praise Yah. Gonna get into this because I'm trying to stay balanced. You know what I mean? Stay balanced. I'm gonna go ahead and show this video. So this is a video of the process of making this beat, this whole song idea, and I wrote the idea and made this video like 2 years ago, and it's only like 2 minutes long. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Think big, get rich, all that money, he can't worth shit. Get your Think big, get rich, all that money, he ain't worth shit. Unless you got purpose. Worthless. Yeah. Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit. Unless you got purpose. So worthless. Yeah. Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit. Unless you got purpose. So worthless. Yeah. Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit. Unless you got purpose. So worthless. Yeah. Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit. Unless you got purpose. So worthless.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show that real quick because I came up with this 2 years ago, and then I don't know, maybe a couple months ago wrote the verses. So I had the hook, and I've done some changes pretty much just to the drums and like added a bass line, and now it's ready to record. I got 2 verses, and that's what I'm gonna do today. So Tactical MIDI, peace, what's up, brother? DJ Ruck, what's up, bro? How you doing? So that's what's on the agenda today, and that's it, man. Let's just have a chat. I'm just gonna get to it. I think I'm not super organized or nothing. Just basically this is what we're doing. So and yeah, shout out to, well, not a shout out to, I wanted to let you guys know about I just created a new expansion pack. It's called Soul Session 1, and it is something that I made for myself because I have this desire to create my own samples. You know, I mostly am sample based when I'm producing. This was something I pulled from like Splice, I think. So that's the early days when I first started recording, getting into songwriting using the MPC. That was like one of the first sessions when I was at work. And so I was using Splice because I wanted to focus more on the actual songwriting process versus trying to hunt down some cool samples. And so yeah, that's when I was using Splice heavy. Not really, I probably have like three or four songs, maybe 3, that I use Splice samples, and then I've kind of moved on from doing the Splice thing. I was just using it as a tool. Not that I'm opposed to it, but anyway. So I was saying I created this new MPC expansion for myself with soul, I guess, inspired instruments. So it's like it's a mini rompler is what I'm saying. that it has 10 key groups. It has a drum kit, and it's a cycle drum kit. It's actually my favorite drum kit that I've made so far, because what I've done is done cycles on the kicks, snares, hats, and rides. Everything else is like the crash. So it's laid out in my finger drumming style, and it's a layout that I've kind of built, over probably, I've been finger drumming for 3-4 years, I think, and then on top of how long I've been making beats, so over 20 probably years of just trying to learn this thing, right? So this has my finger drumming layout. It's what's most efficient for me when I'm creating. I now do all my drums like on one track, and so what you get with this kit is a drum kit on track one. You get a whole project with 11 tracks, drum kit on track one, and then you get 10 key groups. This was also inspired. I created especially for people who are still on these 2 GB models, because with all the fancy bells and whistles that comes with the new MPCs, you get 8 gigs or 16 gigs, and you get 16 plug-in tracks, and you got a lot more space and RAM and all that, 8 gigs to do more. And I had created this pack that you can buy on my PayHip store as well. You'll find a link pinned in the chat right now. And I made these key groups from the Integra 7, and I did like 4 layers for each one. And I was doing a session, a live stream, where I was using those key groups, and I ran into a limit. So I was like, yo, I want to make something compact that still sounds good. And this feels good. One day I'm going to showcase this. Like I'll make a video demo, or I'll do a live stream, or both. But I have put some videos of the drum kit out on some YouTube shorts, and I'm really proud of that kit. That's going to be my model for moving forward, is this drum kit with layered kicks, snares, hats. It just sounds so much better. So that's what you get in this. And then, right, it's $22, right? I'm not trying to sell myself short. I'm okay if I don't sell any copies. Everything I do for myself, and then I put it up, right? I mean, I figure that might as well be the way that you do things. So this actual whole pack comes in under like 90 megabytes, right? 90 megabytes for the whole project. Sorry, I'm gonna get off that. You guys want to check it out, go ahead and check it out. I don't want to be too salesy. I want to get down to the promise of what I'm doing here in the video, which you guys probably clicked on. So, but yeah, that's there. If you guys want to check some out, support the channel, get something in return. B Jammin', what's good? Chocolate Boy Swagger, what is up? Emil Hill, what's good? DJ Champ, New York City is in the building. That's what's up, brother. DJ Champ, that's what's good. So I'll just pull the MPC up now. And here we go, looking pretty good. The OG live, still doing it. So I do need to make this into a song verse. I got the intro. I don't think I've made this into a song yet, which I probably should have prepped before I came in here. Hopefully, I've got this already laid out. Or is song mode? Okay, one hook. I do not have it laid out. Okay, let's do this. Oops. Intro, hook 1, hook 2, verse. Verse already at 16. Hook 1, hook 2, verse. Hook 1, hook 2. Oh. All right, hey, what do you guys say? Should I go intro, verse? Or intro, hook, verse? What do you think is more like, yeah, I would think in this age of like low attention spans that go straight into the verse, but any thoughts? This is how it sounds with the hook. Intro to hook. Sim City, what's good?
Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit, unless you got purpose, so worthless, yeah, Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit, unless you got purpose, so worthless, yeah,
All right, kind of raw. Sound a little sloppy there, but yeah, let's just go with this. Export, not export, convert. It's on track sequence 10. Move over here. I hear nothing. What's going on there? Huh. Isn't that weird? It copied nothing. Okay. What is it? Some sort of a bug? I haven't tried to use song mode since I upgraded to 3.7. And I don't know why I did, because I didn't really. Sometimes I needlessly upgrade. I should have stayed on 3.6. I needlessly upgrade sometimes just out of habit. I don't know. But yeah. Anybody can confirm? Does anybody use song mode? That's in the chat right now. Because that did not work. Twice I tried to convert song mode. And it's just playing nothing back. There's no MIDI data. Yeah, so I mean 3.7, if you don't have a MPC Live 3 or an MPC XL, it doesn't really offer you anything as far as features from what I've seen. It just gives you some cool updates if you got those, like with the pads and being able to easily program the quadrants and the corners, whatever. And then there were some bug fixes, but I wasn't experiencing any bug fixes for me to like even bother upgrading. So now I feel kind of dumb if this is something that has popped up. But it's been a while. I am getting back to songwriting and recording. So it's been a while. It's been a few months since I've actually sat down and thought about recording vocals. And I usually arrange with the song mode at that point when I'm about to do verses. So be jamming. I got some free packs on my Gumroad too. That's what's up, bro. I'm gonna grab them up for sure. Maybe I'll make a stream out of that, and we can do like a collab. Do you have a distro, kid? Because I was asking like a couple months back if anybody wanted to share samples with me. We can kind of collab in that way, because I like to make my own tracks and formulate it. You know, like structure it by building it. So maybe I can come up with something with what you got. Oh, sorry. What is good? Crazy Rabbit, what is happening, man? Good day. Love that mini MPC mock-up for sure. Yeah, man. Just wishful thinking. I'm sure it's not gonna be a thing. But I hope. With low attention spans running rampant, you might want to go straight to the hook. Okay, so you're kind of opposite thinking. Give it up so that you grab their attention. Makes sense, because the hook is like the concept. Yeah, so I was just thinking kind of the other way around. I just use the timeline, so you don't use the song mode. Timeline is nice and easy on MPC. Acapella the hook up front, then drop the beat. Huh, there's an idea. That might be something that I experiment with, like after I record everything, just like you know, but that, yeah, that's a thought. That's a whole nother wave. Maybe start with the verse acapella, drop the beat in. Yeah, I like that, man. Thanks for the thought. Working on another one right now. Sample pack. Yeah, man. I still haven't been on the Discord. My stuff is on Gumroad. That's what's up. So Gumroad, you can do like a donation as well. Aaron Chandler, what's up? Germs, what's good? Yeah, let's see. I don't know what's going on with this. Gonna be one of those days, I guess. I'm not sure what else I can do if it's not just keep trying the same thing. Let me clear out. Clear this out. Any thoughts? If you guys have any thoughts, what's going on here? But none of y'all use song mode? Okay, so I got everything here. Right? Convert, sequence, exclude, include muted tracks. See, look at that. Go in the grid view. Scroll through my tracks. Well, it's there, so why isn't anything playing? It looks as everything is there. Track mutes. Everything's muted? What is going on here? Oh, that's because it's the intro, huh?
Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit.
Okay, so I think what the issue is something with the intro, because the intro, I'm gonna have to do this, clear this out, go to my intro over here. I think I just muted everything. Maybe not. No, there's no information there. So let me try this. Oops. Yeah. Convert it, and then let's go exclude muted track, see what happens. The intro is just not playing. So it'll probably gonna hit right down.
Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit.
Huh. What track is that even playing on? Right here? Okay. Okay, let me try it now. I think it should work now. Nope. No idea why it's doing that. I guess I could just... I'll just do this. Copy this. Shift. Select all. Copy. Go over to track 5. It's there, right? Yeah, it's not doing it. Oh man. Appreciate it, Chandler. How can I customize live like yours, bro? I went to style flip and just picked like a black color and the color of the fonts and stuff, and that's it. And then, I mean, these pads are from MPC stuff. I didn't install them myself. I'm too scared to try to do that kind of work. And then the knobs, I put those on. That's easy enough. You just gotta have the right tool, and that's it. So if you're comfortable opening an MPC Live, there's videos on how to do it, but yeah, I still wouldn't do it because there's a lot of screws inside and a lot of keeping track, and I'm just not trying to go there. You know, I still haven't spent too much with the Arturia 37. I like the sounds. I'm in the process of actually just auto sampling some of my favorite sounds in there, putting them in the MPC. I sample it all like without the effects, and then redo the effects in the MPC. Hold on a sec. So Let's see what's going on with this. Okay, so right here, I see no information. That's the drums. This is the. Is there something muted? Something muted somewhere. Definitely should have done this before I went live. Should have done this sometime yesterday. But I guess it doesn't. I don't know. I don't want to record my. I guess I can get to just recording my verses without trying to like get obsessed about that intro piece missing and then fix that later. So getting the arranger. Just we can start here. And just kind of move over here. And then I've got yeah, I mean I try not to curse actually. But yeah, mostly I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna get into trying to justify cursing or not, or why I don't curse or anything. Usually, like I try not to in the music. I don't feel like it's necessary. A lot of times, like when I hear rap, people throw curse words in there. It's to fill in the syllables, you know. But I guess what would I have said in the hook rather than ain't worth shit, ain't worth nothing.
Big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit, unless you got purpose,
I think, I don't know, cuss words versus curse words are different from what I hear though. And so this is I feel like these kinds of words are empty words, like vain, or used in a negative way. But I'm trying to say something positive here, so I don't know. I guess I'm justifying it or trying to here, but it's not necessary. Can you download your pack straight to the MPC? Yeah, you can. It's well, it's in a zip because that's the way I had to format it to put it up on the site. So you just unzip it, but then the folder that comes out of that zip can just be dragged to your expansions folder and you'll be set. So, and then it'll look like this right here. And then so you got a drums folder. Right, and then you got key groups in here, so you can load the key groups on their own. You can load the key groups on your own, or there's a project right here that has everything already loaded up, and then that's cool too because there's well, no, see, I should have done more on it, but the next one I will, where I have like the drums feeding into, you know, sub mixes and all that. But I did put some compression, and all these key groups have like all the inserts with I used Air Flavor, like the regular free one, on most of them. I don't know if on all of them, but I used the free one just in case you don't own it. That, you know, I don't want to include any. Although I was tempted to use like some, like even the what is that latest one they gave away for free? I like the sound of that. I was tempted to put that on some of the inserts, but just in case people didn't grab it free in time, you know. So I just used all the free versions of the effects that are on the MPC onto these, and I'll continue to do that. So I've already started with the Arturia. I have an idea for a pack using like just sampling these key groups. So I'll try to get that out soon too. Not in a rush, but yeah. I try not to curse in the music for many reasons. Yeah. Well, what are some of your reasons? I mean, ultimately, like I try to just make music that's with intent. Like, you know, I don't know. I just, not that I'm intently doing. I think that's just my nature to make music that's about something deeper. Obviously, I'm not making music that's dance music or club music or. But also, this was 2 years ago when I wrote this hook. So if it was now, it might be different, but you might catch a stray curse word in there. But I'm all open to hearing what you got to say for sure, as far as that goes. And I appreciate the likes, man. If y'all want to continue, want me to continue with this kind of content, I'm gonna do it anyways. But I appreciate the likes. You know, keep the channel going. All right, so I can get to these verses. I got them on my phone here. This is how I do on my verses.
So what's it, unless you got purpose.
One other thing I want to do is pull up this this new de-esser that I downloaded. It's a free iOS one. Let's go here. Let's pull it up, show it to you guys, so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I believe it's free. I don't recall paying for it. So if you got a iPad, where is that? De-esser. Okay. So I can mute my mic, actually my USB mic, mute this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and unmute input. Hopefully this all goes according to plan. Check, 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 check. And I could turn this up here. Check, check. I really like the sound of this de-esser. I wish this was out when I first started using the iPad, because I spent $80 on the Mixbox app just to get the de-esser, and it's a really cool app. I like the layout and all that, and I really just wanted the de-esser, so I spent the $80 for the de-esser, but then didn't end up really. I don't know. I just not using the de-esser. I don't really feel like it works. There's this little if I click this, let me pull this back down. So this is the amount of de-essing. Check, 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 and you can hear it. Check, 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 check. De-essing is happening there. So check, check. Check, check.
Get rich, all that.
Got some nasty noise going on here. Check, check. So let me just.
That money ain't worth shit.
Money, check, check. Let's see. Let's just do a little take real quick. Nah, a little practice run.
Unless I got so worthless.
Check, check.
Yeah. So many do it for the money and some for the love. Many are called, but few are chosen from above.
Hold on.
Called, but few are chosen from above. This ain't about boasting, it's about grace. So many people coasting. A life's a terrible thing to waste. Get your mind right, look to Christ. I've been blind my whole life, no flight. Blind my whole life, no sight. Gotta check, 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 check. All right, whatever. get rich, all that money ain't worth shit.
That was kind of nasty how loud that got. Why did it get loud like that? Alright, let's do all this. Okay.
Big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit. Unless you got purpose. So worthless. Yeah. Big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit. Unless you got purpose. worthless. Yeah. Shit. Unless you got purpose.
I don't know my levels are loud
So
enough.
worthless. Yeah. So many people coasting. A life's a terrible thing to waste. Get your mind right. Look to Christ. I've been blind my whole life. No sight. Gotta find a focus.
That flows off. Settle down a bit. Where's that coming from? Hold up.
Purpose. So worthless. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, fellas.
So worthless. Yeah. So many do it for the money and some for the love. Many are called, but few are chosen from above. This ain't about boasting, it's about grace. So many people coasting. A life's a terrible thing to waste. Get your mind right, look to Christ. I've been blind my whole life, no sight. Gotta find a focus and take flight on it. Get right on it, no matter your plight. Everybody's gotta struggle, though the pain takes a toll. Gotta love yours. Quotation J. Cole, thank you for the inspiration. Don't fold, you gotta fight, keep fighting till your blood go cold. Keep sweating till your tears run out. What do you fear? We don't all grow old. Something to think about. Bigger picture, nothing else matters but the love. Watch the words in your mouth. Everything's vibrating. We're all created from a word, from these words I'm making. Stop hating, start creating. Think big, get rich.
Maybe that's not it.
The picture, nothing else than yeah. So many do it for the money and some for the love. Many are called, but few are chosen from above. This ain't about boasting, it's about grace. So many people coasting. A life's a terrible thing to waste. Get your mind right, look to Christ. I've been blind my whole life, no sight. Gotta find a focus and take flight on it. Get right on it, no matter your plight. Everybody's gotta struggle, though the pain takes a toll. Gotta love yours. Quotation J. Cole, thank you for the inspiration. Don't fold, you gotta fight, keep fighting till your blood go cold. Keep sweating till your tears run out. What do you fear? We don't all grow old. Something to think about. Bigger picture, nothing else matters but the love. Watch the words in your mouth. Everything's vibrating. We're all created from a word, from these words I'm making. Stop hating, start creating. Think big, get rich. All that money ain't worth shit.
Yeah, it's alright.
Unless you got purpose. So worthless. Yeah. Think big, get rich. All that money ain't worth shit. Unless you got purpose.
Verse 2.
So worthless. Yeah. Some do it for the ego, all for a name. Plus money equals power, now pride is a shame. You try to build a tower so high it profanes the way of God's will. You been imposing a change on the freedom of your brother. Your name should be Cain. I'm able body to body your frame. Get the reference, picture the script where you slain kin, forcing self, shifting the blame. It's wicked, taking for yourself, disregarding the pain inflicted, committing a sin, missing the mark. It's so damning, but way beyond. You been Satan's child from the start. You love mammon, can't have two masters. You serve is what you always been after. What you put your sights on, what you trust in, building up your wealth and what you lust in. I've had enough, I put my faith in the Most High. Yeah, go ahead, motherfucker, call it a bluff. Rich, all that money.
Oh, okay. What happened there? And I accidentally cut my sequence off before the verse ended. I somehow changed the bars. Probably was messing with the Q links and I didn't even notice. Anyways, I messed up on that. And I actually don't know if I want to keep the end of this verse. And then I end up cussing again, no ego. It's getting a little passionate. I don't know. But I say some stuff at this end of this where it's bold, but I'm also not, I understand life and death is in the power of the tongue. And one thing is, like I noticed with a lot of these rappers that end up dying is they rap a lot about death and then they end up dying. So it's like, y'all got to be careful what you speak about. So
worthless.
try this one more time.
get rich, all that money ain't worth shit.
I'm gonna do
Unless you got purpose, so worthless, yeah. Some do it for the ego, all for a name. Plus money equals power, now pride is a shame. You try to build a tower so high it profanes the way of God's will. You been imposing a change on the freedom of your brother. Your name should be Cain, I'm able bodied to body your frame. Get the reference, picture the scripture. You slain kin, forcing self, shifting the blame. It's wicked, taking for yourself, disregarding the pain inflicted, committing the sin, missing the mark. It's so damning, but way beyond. You been Satan's child from the start. You love mammon, can't have two masters. Who you serve is what you always been after. What you put your sights on, what you trust in. Build up your wealth of what you lust in. I've had enough, I put my faith in the Most High Yah. Go ahead, motherfuckers, call it a bluff. Off with his head, cause big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit. Off his man, I still show this money to man for the yeah. Some do it for the ego, all for a name. Plus money equals power, now pride is a shame. You try to build a tower so high it profanes the way of God's will. You been imposing a change on the freedom of your brother. Your name should be Cain, I'm able body to body your frame. Get the reference, picture the scripture. You slain kin, forcing self, shifting the blame. It's wicked, taking for yourself, disregarding the pain inflicted, committing the sin, missing the mark. It's so damning, but way beyond. You been Satan's child from the start. You love mammon, can't have two masters. Who you serve is what you always been after. What you put your sights on, what you trust in. Build up your wealth of what you lust in. I've had enough, I put my faith in the Most High Yah. Go ahead, motherfuckers, call it a bluff. Off with his head, cause big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit. Unless you got purpose, so worthless, yeah. Big, get rich, all that money ain't. Yeah, so many do it for the money and some.
I'm gonna try this one again with a slightly different finish on the verse. Let me just record over it. Because I wrote it differently, and then yesterday I made a little short where I was spitting this verse, the first one. And I changed the last words to, we're all created from a word, from these words I'm making, I'm making, stop hating, start creating. So it's more like, this is how I wrote it. We're all created from a word, from these words I'm making, I'm creating. So what are you making? So what you making? Huh? Well, we'll see if it flows better. Hey, Tyrone Sellers, man. Did you pick up the expansion? I appreciate that, man. And then also with the super chat, really appreciate that. Hold on a second, fellas. What's going on?
Are you done yet?
No, I'm not. Almost, though. Okay.
I wanted to play my tablet.
Why don't you go pull it off the charger? It's probably got some battery by now. You want to leave that there? Can you get me my flower that you gave me? It's in the bathroom, I think. And I'll put it there. It's in the... Oh, you moved it? Okay. You want to bring it to me? Yeah, I'll put it... No, I'll put it right here so everybody can see it. Thank you, baby. See?
In the stream, it looks dirty.
It looks dirty? I think it looks nice. It does look different, though, because of the lighting and the shadows. Okay, let me finish up. Go get your tablet. When I'm done in like 20 minutes, I'll play with you.
Okay, when you're done, we're gonna play Roblox together, okay? But
Yeah, okay.
this time I'm gonna be the kid, okay?
Uh-huh. Reason was cursing would give radio a reason not to play it. Back in the day, if your music had cursing, you had to put a parental advisory sticker on it, and it would go in the back of the store. Oh, for real? I never really heard that history about it, but I mean, I've always known that there's, when it comes to music, like most people have like a clean version where they just replace the word. Huh?
I don't have any time.
You will have time, okay? You haven't used it today, so you should be good.
Okay.
Unit 1, what's good? Yeah, Tyrone Sellers, man, I appreciate you on the, it's not the first time you've hooked it up with the super chat. I appreciate that. No ego. I was thinking the way you use the MPCs, the XL may be good for you. I don't believe most MPCs do like you do. Yeah, man. I was thinking about that today, and not to be like, oh, hey, look at me. I'm the only one doing this, but more as if like, man, it would be cool to see more people recording songs in the MPC standalone. Like I would be watching that content, getting inspired by it. So I wish, and you're right. The XL looks very, very dope to me, especially for that. Like that top left side track navigation. I mean, there's so many ways of doing stuff on the MPC now. Like I navigate tracks with the pads, but like with the new MPCs, you got the step sequencer buttons, which is cool. But then there's a physical track button, and then having insert effects. And there, I believe you can jump. Man, I really want to try it. Just you need to stop saying that. I'm trying to keep it off my mind because I've had the MPC XL with me. It's amazing, right? I pulled out the box, amazing. I love all these MPCs. I had no hate, but anytime a new MPC comes out, man, and I know a lot of people go there for whatever reason, but yeah, man, I just love all the MPCs. I have no hate about any single MPC that was ever made. Haven't tried all of them, but the XL, yeah, man, it's the pinnacle right now. It's the pinnacle of standalones, regardless of brand, and yeah, that just looks cool. That top little left panel where you have track functions, switching tracks, track effects. I think there's like a quick sub mix. Like that would be so handy. So I definitely want one, and I've thought about it. I think maybe this little spot might be able to fit the XL, but I don't know. It's huge.
Daddy,
So yeah.
we're gonna play pretend, and I'm gonna be the baby. You're gonna be the dad. Okay.
Okay, that works. Give me like 20 minutes. Yeah, you in one piece, man. You Al Garrett music, you would need a big table for sure. Wait, I missed a bunch of. But yeah, man, I appreciate you saying that, no ego, man. But that just kind of tempts me to. I can't buy one though. I just can't. I'm trying to stay portable until I'm full time. But so if you guys want to help me get full time, give the stream a thumbs up, give all the videos a thumbs up, watch the videos, share the videos, then I'll get me an XL. But yeah, it's gonna be a while. So I'm wishing for a mini, man, just to be ultra productive. Like that little mini concept I shared, really just that would be so dope just to have a mini live retro. I guess the only thing I would add to it is maybe the little microphone because that's useful. But who knows? I might end up going for the Live 3 eventually, man. I've been here when it comes to MPCs, like with the 1 and the Live 2 when those dropped. I'm like, I don't need that. But now it's kind of essential, especially having kids. Where like I'm so like I don't know what to do whether I want to keep this because it's more portable or keep the Live 2 because it's more practical. So many days that like in mornings where I want to sit down and kind of just work, but I gotta have like I keep my baby on my lap. I mean, I guess I don't let her be independent and all that. She's 7 months old, but it's better than having her wander around and like putting stuff in her mouth. Emil Hill, what's good? Hook is dope, powerful message. Curses are just exclamation points. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt on this one, Yo, 100. Money ain't worth shit unless you got purpose. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, Biggie had the album titled Life After Death. Yeah, and when I was younger, I used to quote that shit, What was that verse? What was that verse? I used to say this shit. trying to pull up the verse, 'cause I used to walk around saying that shit. I mean, I was kind of like darker back then. Oh yeah, my shit is deep, deeper than my grave. G, I'm ready to die, and nobody can save me. Back before I had people dependent on me, I was like in my early 20s, thinking it was like a glorious thing. Anyways, what are we doing? Check out New Breed and D1. I've heard, I think D1, you wrote D1, but are you talking about like DEE1, the Christian rapper? I haven't heard of New Breed. Okay, I'll check it out. It's NUBREED. I saw a video of Sample Kings doing some DAW type things from the panel, and I thought that's basically how you use the machines. It's big and definitely not something you would want to move around. Exactly. So I would probably get very little time with it. Because unless, well, yeah, I don't know. It's 3 racks, man. I would still pay the premium. Like, why can't I get a mini with a lot of that functionality? That would be great. I really like the idea of like having quick access to submixes and, you know, sends and returns. I feel like looking at that real quick. I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah, looks like Zounds sold out. So, I mean, if I'm gonna try this, I'm probably gonna reach out to Zounds, but I'm really trying to avoid thinking about doing that. Yeah, see, that's dope. Here, let's just gas a little bit for a while. So my daughter wants to go. I already got the verses in. I think I need a kind of fine tune the end of the verses so they lead into the hook a little better. And then I also, that last verse, like we were talking about, you know, ready to die and all that. I don't think I want to say what I'm saying there. Although I do want to be bold about my faith. I just wonder if my faith is really that grand. You know, is it? So let me, because I fall short often, man, by the grace of the Most High, yeah, Yeshua, Yahusha, Yahushai, Jesus, Jesus, Ruach HaKodesh, saying that right? Really? Oh man, I just got a message. Damn. Rest in peace to my wife's brother. And I just got a message from someone that says they looks like they got the guy who killed him. Ah, man.
Daddy.
I wonder if my wife knows.
I want you to wear this face in the cave.
Okay, baby. I'll be right back. That's, man. Oh, man. I gotta read this message. I haven't even heard about it. Yeah, I'm about to jump off here in a sec. I wanted to look at this. So, man, this is dope right here. See, like that's one of the like the mixer is so much better than it used to be.
Daddy got something for you.
Thank you, baby. All right, let me finish up. I'm gonna finish up here in a second. Tracks. Yeah, the mixer. I love the mixer. It's like one of the main things I love about MPC 3. And so much better, I think, in my opinion, than it was before. Like just even on the screen, accessing returns and submixes. This is cool though, because this removes a lot of the friction that you get from. Yeah, I can't even like think right now. Let's see. Yeah. Yes, I'd like to try it. The portability is what holds me back from the XL. Yeah, I would jump on the Mini in a heartbeat. Portable is so much fun for sitting in my space all the time. Yeah, I know be jamming for sure. We've talked about that so much. If that did happen, what would Akai charge for it? Yeah, I don't see that specifically happening. Like just making I mean, other companies have done stuff like that, like the PS, like the PlayStation 2. Didn't they make like a mini version? I would still pay for it. That's what I was saying. I would still pay the premium for a mini. If it's just as powerful, I'm paying for the convenience. Like I don't take it any crazy places, but I go to work a lot and take my MPC with me. So something smaller would be appreciated because I travel with a lot of stuff. I mean, just to and from work, really. But yeah, I'd probably pay MPC Live 3 prices, no ego. I want cheaper, but it's not about what I want. Show me how right quick to put it on the MPC. Put on the MPC drag and drop what? Tyrone, what was it that you want to see? Oh, the expansion? Shoot, I don't know how to show you from here. I don't have it. Maybe I could download it from the computer. So, well, not the computer. I got my iPad. So let me see. I got Soul Sessions. See if I'm logged in. Well, I could do it from my phone here. Well, you won't be able to see that. Just not logged in here. What if I just tell you just unzip it, and then do you have other expansions? If you have other expansions, then I mean, I'm sure you already, like, I put everything on my SD card. So if you have hold on, baby, I'm talking. All right, I need to finish this.
Look, it doesn't. I don't have my.
Okay. Can we do this? Can we do this after? Because I'm trying to explain something to somebody. Okay. So, however you end up connecting your MPC or your drive to your phone or computer, I do everything from my phone. So you can download it from here. Let me go ahead and go to the website. Hopefully I'm logged in here. I have a login. So I'll have to download this. Can you see this? Let me mess with the lighting here. Okay. Admin. Okay, so since I can just download these, right? So I don't know how it looks like when you buy this. Probably get like a download to your email, but I'll download it real quick. Get the lighting right. Okay, so here it's named Soul Session Rompler. All you gotta do is try to get that right. I'm trying to get this lighting right. Shit. Okay, there you can see it pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna extract. So that's whether you're on a computer, whatever phone, just extract it. There, and then so that folder right here, you want to copy this folder, and then you should somewhere on your MPC have a folder called expansions, labeled like that, EXPANSIONS, not expansion, expansions. So it's got to be named that, and then you just bring it, drag this whole folder into that expansions folder. All right, so that's what it looks like on the inside, but as long as it looks like that on the inside, just drag that to your expansions folder, put your SD card or whatever back in, and it should pop up like that. So I hope that explains it for you pretty clearly. Yeah, so I mean, I make things for standalone, so I make sure to have it ready for standalone. Because usually when you make those, you got to drag them into the software and then export to standalone. But it's actually not even necessary. And I had a video on this. So when you get an expansion that needs to go in the software, it's a specific format. But if you change the identifier, I think that's what it's called, right? From whatever it is, I think it might be XPN or XP something. If you just go in and edit the name, so this is for if you get expansions from other companies, maybe from Akai. I don't know how. I haven't bought one in a while. But usually they're set up for the software. But if you change that identifier from XP, whatever it is, go in, edit it, put .zip instead, then you'd be able to extract it and then just take that folder and drag it to your expansions for standalone. So you don't even have to go through the process. If you don't have the software, that's how I get things for standalone, just using a phone, because you don't have the software available on a phone. But yeah, just change that identifier to zip, extract, and then drag the folder. But you got to make sure, sometimes when I've extracted folders, it'll be a folder within another folder. And it can't look like that, you know? So like this one. So actually, yeah, see that? You got to be careful. And I didn't realize mine is like this too. So it looks like, hold up. So when it's extracted, make sure you go into that folder, because look, there's another copy of the same folder. So you don't want to drag this one, because then the MPC won't recognize it. Go into it. For some reason it does that. It puts a folder within a folder with the same name. You want to drag this one. So make sure when you click on it, all the contents is in there, right? So drag that one, not that one. Make sense? So let me wrap up. It's almost about 1. Let's check what's up with y'all in the comment section. Ouch. Okay, at 2,000, I'm out for real. To me, the MPC is worth it. That it's worth that. Like, to me, if you got the best, like, cause this is what I do. I mean, I know Wabbit, you invest in other gear. I'm mainly just the MPC, or maybe like a MIDI controller, or you know, maybe 1 cent. So when an MPC can do everything, like, I'm willing. I've always been willing to put money on tools, and kind of like irresponsibly. I think maybe we all understand that. Wait, Zounds? Unit 1, yeah, do you want the rapper out of the South? Are we talking about D1? Where is he from? If Akai recorded vocals like Studio One and standalone, it would be over. How does Studio One do it? New Breeze out of Atlanta. Okay. Yeah, I looked them up, so I have them on queue. When you put that mock-up next to a phone, that did it for me. Not that I was wanting already. Yeah, I figured I had to do that next to something because I tried to get ChatGPT to make a smaller MPC, which is taking a picture of an MPC, and that makes no sense because if it doesn't have anything relative to it, like perspective-wise, you can't see the difference. That's why I had to add the phone in there. I think it's better to stay portable if you can, but I know that XL is over my head. What do you mean by over your head? Beyond like what you need, or? I know it's not beyond your understanding. That's not what you're saying. New Breed Global Truth. He has a music channel too. Okay, cool. Can't get it to show up in my expansion. Show me one more time. Okay, maybe that cleared it up though. The folder within the folder, man. So make sure you don't have a folder with the same name with another folder in it with the same name. If you're making at least 500 a month with your music, it's worth it. That's cool. I mean, that's a good little metric. That's encouraging. I might almost be there. Not as far as music, but just YouTube in general and everything else. Not everything else. If I'm actively promoting expansions, I've made some good money with sample packs, but it's not like really consistent unless I'm like trying to advertise like that. I make at least 200, so I'm definitely not quite over, not full time. Or at least pay for the XL from your music income, not out your pocket. I don't make any money a month. LOL, I just do it for the love now. Yeah, man. I mean, I think it's the love that keeps me going, because obviously I'm not making full-time money, but I had enough love to keep doing this regardless from the beginning. That's why I kept going. You know, you got to have that to keep going when there's like very little results. And that's always how it's going to be when you're, you know, if you started a YouTube channel, you know, I was still doing it for the love. I was getting like 40 views, that kind of deal, unmonetized. Bigger pads on the XL. No, I've heard they're the same. That's what I was suggesting though. Maybe they could have made them a little bit bigger. Kind of like you seen, I think when Machine came out with the Mark III, the pads were like closer together and they were larger. I think that would have been a good thing, you know, with the quadrants. Make it easier to tap those corners. If Akai did do an MPC XL Mini, they would eliminate the MPC 1 Plus. Yeah, I mean, a 1 Plus, I think a 1 Plus would make a nice Mini too, even just that with the battery, I would be happy with. You think they're going to come out with an MPC 3 plugin for older MPCs to track out through software? I'm not sure what you mean. Because with the older MPC, let's say before the touchscreen MPCs, you could still load those, I think most of those projects in the software. I remember I had my interest in that when I was working on the 500. It was just getting the software version so I can mix them better in the software and easily by just loading a project up. Like Live Tour Live or MPC 1. So the MPC 3 software, I think the desktop version, I think is not compatible with the new, with the anything other than the Live 3 or XL. 2,000 for a mini? Heck no. $699 or $899? Absolutely. Ralph Bear, what's good? Yeah, it was about one. I'm about to jump off here. I like press play on MPC and it records audio straight into DAW. Huh. Yeah, I'm happy with just doing things standalone, man. It'll be like that. I don't think I ever go back to a DAW, but we see. I'm actually I'm thinking about doing a live stream where I explore just the iPad and like Logic, or doing like a koala stream with the iPad. I was messing with it at work a little bit on my older iPad, and I got the new one now, so I've got Logic on it. So that might be a stream, a fun one to kind of just play around and explore the possibilities. I know it's wishful thinking, but Akai, they're not going to make an MPC Mini, but if they did, it would be about $1,300 to $1,400. How do you get the audio for your beats right onto the stream? It's just going out the main outs and then into my OC Go Stream video switcher. It's got a line input or a input audio in. Let's see. I've showed this before. It's I don't know if I can pull it all the way out for you to see it. This thing. Yeah, I don't know if I can pull it out. Here, I'll just pull up a link. Sorry, excuse me. I'll pull up a link. Oh yeah, little crab. Let me see. OC. OC Go Stream. That's it. Let's get a listing. This one looks like this one. Yeah, so this is what I use. This is my whole video switcher, and it has audio inputs. So this is how I'm doing, you know, all the camera sources. It's this kind of input here. I'm using a mic input. So really just out the, it's labeled mic, but I think it takes line. Or maybe I'm just an idiot, because it sounds all right, right? Doesn't sound too bad.
Daddy,
Yeah.
where's my blue pancake?
It's right here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit, unless you got purpose, so worthless, yeah, Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit, unless you got purpose, so worthless, yeah. So many do it for the money and some for the love. Many are called, but few are chosen from above. This ain't about boasting, it's about grace. So many people coasting. A life's a terrible thing to waste. Get your mind right, look to Christ. I've been blind my whole life, no sight. Gotta find a focus and take flight on it. Get right on it, no matter your plight. Everybody's gotta struggle, though the pain takes a toll. Gotta love yours. Quotation J. Cole, thank you for the inspiration. Don't fold, you gotta fight, keep fighting till your blood go cold. Keep sweating till your tears run out. What do you fear? We don't all grow old. Something to think about, bigger picture. Nothing else matters but the love. Watch the words in your mouth, everything's vibrating. We're all created from a word, from these words I'm making. Stop hating, start creating. Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit, unless you got purpose, so worthless, yeah, Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit, unless you got purpose, so worthless, yeah. Some do it for the ego, all for a name. Plus money equals power, now pride is a shame. You try to build a tower so high it profanes the way of God's will. You been imposing a change on the freedom of your brother. Your name should be Cain, I'm able body to body your frame. Get the reference, picture the scripture. You slain kin, forcing self, shifting the blame. It's wicked, taking for yourself, disregarding the pain inflicted, committing the sin, missing the mark. It's so damning, but way beyond. You been Satan's child from the start. You love mammon, can't have two masters. Who you serve is what you always been after. What you put your sights on, what you trust in. Build up your wealth and what you lust in. I've had enough, I put my faith in the most high, yeah. Go ahead, motherfuckers, call it a bluff. Off with his head, cause think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit, unless you got purpose,
Yeah.
so worthless, yeah. Think big, get rich, all that money ain't worth shit, unless you got purpose, so worthless, yeah.
You know, I appreciate that. I don't have an affiliate link for it set up, because mainly the links that I put up are for Zounds, and I don't believe Zounds carries anything like that. I should double check. They're not really specialized in video stuff. They do have some stuff, but it's more other stuff that's like maybe like a Roland brand video switcher. So music companies that also make some video stuff. But I'll double check. Another thing I could do is I am an affiliate of Amazon, but I kind of sleep on that. Like I don't really stay up on top of trying to put Amazon links on my descriptions, but I could do that. I probably will. So thanks for that question, because I will put that into my description template. I'll just have to do it from work, because I don't even have that looked up. Like I've got it all set up at work on my work computer for my other I guess creator account. I got a lifted noise account separate from my my little personal Amazon where I'm subscribed to Prime and all that. So I don't even have access to that. That's how lazy I've been on it. I'm so lazy, but I get like emails from Amazon like saying, "Hey, you've been selected to be a part of this," where they do like bonus periods where you can get a higher percentage interest, or not interest but commission. And I just never even respond to that stuff. You're supposed to like opt into it. Oh, my keyboard is not. Just need it. Okay. I'll type it in. OC. Yeah. So Zounds doesn't have it. I mean, feel free to go pick it up if you're in a hurry to grab one. But I'll try to remember to add an Amazon link to it later in the day when I go to work. So. Yeah, I do appreciate that question, because it kind of pushes me to update stuff. Yeah, exactly, Amazon. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to do this year, stream making beats. That's what's up, man. I couldn't recommend it anymore, Yeah, so something I love doing, so definitely would encourage it. But I also encourage you not to be discouraged. because like I've tried so many different types of live streaming setups and trying to get the lighting right and just being frustrated with that, or bad signal dropouts, and man, I've finally landed on this, which is pretty solid, and so yeah, man, just keep pushing when it comes to anything. That was a big hurdle I had to like get past, trying to get, and I still don't not like perfectly happy with my lighting. It's not always consistent, but I use regular cheap. I used some cheap lighting, like this is a gumdrop light, which is cool. I happened to find it at Goodwill. This right here is like a Amazon thing, a little light, and then all this lighting is pretty cheap. Then I got this this one. You can't really see it right now. This thing. So they all have batteries in them, which is cool. They're rechargeable. But that lighting situation, like if I turn everything off, now it's just the lighting in the house. The kitchen lights on, hallway lights on. But this lighting, those 3 lights that I use, I think the cost of them is no more than $20. Well, maybe one day I'll invest in like actual pro lighting when I have my own space, but $20 for that, just about. So, yeah, what I do with my phone. Yeah, B&H, actually. That's where I bought that OC, was from B&H. So it's the OC Go Stream.
I'll pick it.
Hold on a sec. Here, take a picture if you need to. OC Go Stream Deck. HDMI USB live streaming video mixer. But yeah, with that being said, y'all, I definitely encourage y'all get on the live stream. I think that's another way to like kind of ensure your copyrights too. I'm thinking, in theory, like I think that the whole registering thing is probably not necessary anymore. But like I feel like I have a nice little record of everything I do. See, like this song right here, I have a video that I made, or like every song that I do, I'm doing like a live stream, or oftentimes like it'll be a beat making live streaming session where I make something, and so there's a I guess a online footprint of what I'm doing, so my copyrights should be in place. But I use a lot of samples, so I got to start creating my own shit. But yeah, so just a theory, I think. So definitely, it's easier, even if it's just for that, man. It's fun, and when you get started, you probably won't have a lot of viewers if you have a small YouTube count. Even now, like sometimes I don't get many viewers, but I'm happy with it. And at the very least, you're creating if you start a session and you're live streaming it, at the very least, you have proof of you making it, not just the files on your MPC or on your computer. You got video proof dated by YouTube, you know what I mean? What are different ways someone can support a channel? Well, my channel, links in the description. If you own an MPC or an SP, I've got packs specialized for that. Like I just put out an expansion. Link is pinned in the comments. It's called Soul Session 1, but I have a whole bunch of different packs over there. And then, of course, affiliate links, thumbs ups. Just that helps, the algorithm and all that. Sharing videos, so that everything is monetization, it helps. I have a Patreon. It's kind of dead. I don't do a lot on there, so it's like there's only $1 tier if you want to give. I also have like I don't really try to promote it, but there's like a PayPal donation. There's super chats. One thing I don't like about super chats is, you got to give it up to YouTube. That gives us a platform to be able to share videos and express ourselves and all that. So they take their cut, like. But they take, when you do a super chat or a super sticker, they take 30% of what you get. And I think on top of that, they end up taxing you. I don't know. So like, it's cool. Like I appreciate it. Like Tyrone gave me like $9.99. So like that's $10. YouTube will get $3, I think, and I'll get 7. So, but yeah, man, just follow social medias, thumbs ups on a video, share them, links in the description. Those are the main things. I've got like shirts that I've designed. Like I've got this hat too that I designed a logo. I'll get that. And that's just up there. That's just something that you should do, I think, just for you. Like, I like having my own stuff. I haven't even bought into. I want to get my shirt of the rhythm and poetry. People don't really buy that stuff, but it's cool to have it there as an option if someone wants to support, just because they want to support. But if something resonates with someone, they'll probably grab it up, you know. I find people are content crazed, so if you can put out 2 to 3 videos daily starting out, it's great. I remember like in the days where I felt like it was not recommended to post more than once because you're like cannibalizing your content. But I see all these bigger MPC channels like Bolo and Av. They're putting multiple videos out in a day, which is crazy. I'm like, oh wow. But I've been trying to be active daily. I've been doing kind of just playing with shorts a little bit more than anything. So yeah, I don't know when I'll get to like more than one piece of content, but try to stay active. I'm feeling ambitious right now. Mont Dog Beast, what's good, man? Yeah, consistency. It's easier to be consistent when you love what you're doing and you're not as wrapped up with just the results. 'Cause, you know, some people just try to do things for the result or for money quickly, and then it doesn't come, and so they give up. Yeah, it's always good to have the merch there. I want to invest in some of it more. Like my stuff is through Teespring, and so I don't have to hold any of the merch. I just design the logo and put it up on some of the hats and shirts. You know, so yeah, I want to grab some more of it. I would like to just wear my own stuff, you know, rather than wearing like Nike and all these other brands. I'm cheap and I like to make sure I don't buy unnecessary stuff. Like I said, 4 albums deep with just MPC Live 2. Couldn't I just use OBS Studio to stream? Yeah, I think you could. I mean, because OBS, you could have multiple, I think, cameras and sources and just like add them together in there. So I've never like used it. I've played around with the idea, but I never used it. Or you could use like StreamYard was like an online host that I was messing with for a little bit, which is pretty cool because you can actually send a link. Like I used to do that, like to have a separate camera. Like I could send a link to this camera and have a wireless camera through my phone while having my main camera. But yeah, that's dope, man. Making your songs all on the live too. Cheers to you on that. Calm at the IRA, you can't talk while doing beats. Well, the way that I have that, like I don't have a mixer, like I just have my mic going into my MPC, and so the MPC allows me to, so that's a way around that. Just put your mic into your MPC, talk through it, rather than like, I'm imagining you're saying that iRig 2 has limited ports, so you got to just go in one rather than a mic. You can only do like the MPC or whatever instrument. B-Jam, I appreciate when people just watch and click like. The more you watch, the more people are drawn to the channel. No doubt. Shorts help. Lives are great. Yeah. All right, my phone is blinking. I'm at 50%, but I think it's overheating. Yeah, it's overheating. So I'm going to jump off of here. I appreciate y'all today hanging out with me. I could have done more on the vocals, but at least I'm trying to get back there to recording songs and trying to stay balanced with everything I do. And like I said, a lot of times I get moved away from my intent of songwriting, which is my main goal, and I go back and forth, so I'm just trying to stay balanced. So MPC X Live 2 and the 1 are very powerful in their own right. Live 3 and new XL are insane. Yeah Have a good night. Still early for me, but yeah, you have a good night, man. Yeah, microphone, well, because I'm using a USB mic, so it goes directly into the MPC. USB mic powered by the iPad, so I can get sound out the iPad, too. So if you ever hear me, like the videos that I'm playing on the iPad, anything on the iPad is coming through the mic too. So I have two sources. And then the headphone port on the mic goes into the MPC. See what I mean? And so, I mean, you could have an interface out here, but yes, my mic is going into the MPC. Rather than having like the mic separate, where you have an interface, you have the MPC going into the interface and the mic going into the interface, so they're separated. And I do it that way because I'm trying to do vocals. I'm doing vocal content, so I'm recording vocals into the MPC. That's why that's key. Rather than, I mean, it would be useful to have another mic too that I could use when the MPC's not on or something. But yeah, that's how it is. World needs a hero, man. Thanks for dropping by. Peace to you. Peace, be jamming. Algeri, T Music, No Ego, Ralph Bear, Mont Dog, Ralph. Did I say Ralph? I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the encouragement. Yeah, I'm out. She's ready for me, so it's about time to go. So, all right, y'all. Peace, everyone. I'll see you on the next one. I appreciate y'all being here.